I ball hard like he Jordan. Yeah, see his name in his air like he's Spalding. Now I double left fresh, but they called him. Got a boy there jumping in New Orleans. Pop shooters there, they couldn't call them. Now I'm moving like the mayor of New Orleans. Up in the wagon, take off her panties, pop me a candy, pop me a Zanny, rock in the baggie. I don't know where I'm landing, but I'm hot bitch family. And I know they can't stand me. Little bitch ass, can I be a daddy? I be fucking with my dog like Shaggy. Send shots, pop, 30 had me. These bitches full of gang time, man.
Yo, what's up, man? We back in this thing.
What's up?
Like cook crack. I got the old new animal and a throwback retro in there.
Retro.
See, last time we left the show, we didn't see like, comment, and subscribe.
So still do that, like, comment, subscribe
For the last one.
I
wasn't saying that for that. I was just saying.
Just a reminder.
All right, man. Where we at today?
What you?
I know we had the date to do. We want.
What's that?
Oh, the bow and arrow.
What you shooting at? You Cupid? I know Ferris around the corner.
Fuck no. I'm relaxed today. You know what I'm saying? Sitting this thing relaxed today. What's down, y'all? Oh, but today we talking about tick for tack. Right?
Tick for tack.
Everybody ain't tick for tack. You ain't gonna get the same tack when you tiff a tick or whatever the fuck it's called, right?
Tick.
Meaning, I might run up on somebody, right, and be like, boo! And they might jump. Ah! Then I might run up on somebody else and be like, boo! And they might just take off and don't even look back. And I might get my kicks off of both of that. And then I run up on another person and be like, boo! And they turn around and pop the fuck out of me, right? And then I'm like, and now I feel played, like, why you ain't do what the other people did so I can laugh? Like, nah, like, I'm not the other people. Like, you can't do what you did with me and expect what you got out of them. So that's kind of what we had with it today, you hear me? Type of shit we talk about.
Basically.
Go ahead.
Basically, don't be fucking with people and don't expect them to react the way that they react.
Right.
If that person get crazy with you, that's how that fucking person reacted to the dumb shit you did. You don't know what the person was doing that day, what they got on their mind. I just don't feel up to your bullshit. So you can't dictate, dang, well, I'm overreacting because you done told me something, did me something, and made me feel a kind of way.
Game feel like, that's what I thought. But yeah, you hear me? It just ain't the sourness about it. Might be like some sweet shit. Like you might be like the last person you might have had, you might have wanted to take them out all the time and buy them shit and that would kind of want them over, but you know that fell apart or whatever, how that, and then now you got this other person and you trying to do the same thing. And like they're like, man, this motherfucker tripping. You could buy me this, you could do this and all that. I'm still not gonna feel like that about you. You hear me? You like, man, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm loving this person, I'm buying them whatever I can buy them, and they just not, seem like they don't care because you can't expect the same result that you got out of the next person. So you got to kind of really know who you're dealing with and kind of know who you playing with if it comes down to that. Like
everybody different,
and you got to know that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you should take the time to get to know that person, whether it's a friend, whether it's like somebody who you dating, whether it's a co-worker or whatever. Like I said, if it's on some business type hand, like, man, look, even if it's like that too, like, man, look, I want to put you in position, right? You got to know who you trying to put in position. You might give somebody something, they done fucked it all up. You hear me? Like, damn, Brian, done put you in position to do that, and you done fucked everything up. Like, bro, I ain't got time to be doing this shit, and that's because you ain't know what you was doing. Like, you last person that you put in position probably has it. They probably went the other way now. You like, all right, man, I need somebody else to step up. I'm gonna put you on there. No, I'm saying this with everything. It's just not with you can't treat nobody like just say playing with somebody type shit. We just not talking about that. It could be anything. You hear me? Anything. You can't do just with one person and expect the same result that you got out of another person. That's with anything. That's when it come down to love shit. That's when it come down to playing with somebody. And when it come down to talk to somebody stupid, you a bitch ass person. They say, all right. And then you tell somebody else that you a bitch ass person. They back the fuck out you. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody else. And you trying to be like, man, look, I'm going to put you in this position to do this for me. And they like, all right, bet. And you thought that was that type of person, but they wasn't loyal. They done fucked your shit up. So
My daddy don't like when you call him nigga.
oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Ooh, I ain't never call your daddy no nigga.
No, like anybody.
Oh.
Like
Now you drifting.
No. Like, but I was getting mad at him,
All right.
and I'm like, man, I'm not calling you a nigga like a white person. Like,
Right.
I ain't saying that to you no bad way. I'm like, you my nigga. Like,
Right.
nigga, you my daddy. Like, you like, but the nigga got highly upset. Damn,
Right.
it's calling me nigga.
Right.
But he
so
got
you
highly
did
upset. Right. You heard me that I was
So
calling
you
him
saying
that,
that's
but,
a
like,
person that you learn like that? You can't
That's
call
yeah,
him that.
you can't call everybody that. You can't. So I was
Can't
that's what I'm
cahoots
saying.
with everybody. Can't
No.
you know what I'm saying? Can't be
But
inviting
I
everybody to
can't
your
get
little
mad
circle.
at that man because he don't like to be called nigga,
Right.
which I didn't see
Yeah,
it
me.
that way at the time.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You know, I tried to explain to the dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't disrespecting you, but like,
It was
he
like
saw
that.
like
It was like that
disrespect,
when
so-
we was in the can. You hear me?
Yeah.
Like for the younger generation, we'd be like, "What's up, bitch?" Talking to all the partner or
Right,
something.
you
The
say
old
that.
heads would be like, "Don't you just call him a
Just
bitch, man?
call
You
him a
don't call
bitch."
nigga no bitch in here." You hear me? But we like, man, we ain't talking like that. Like what G we
That's how
talking
we
about?
talk.
Like that motherfucker, like bitch. I
Generation,
did that. Yeah, you hear me?
generations are different.
It's just different, you hear me? So that's another thing. Like you can't go around playing with my old head like that. Thinking every old head, every old head. Some of them old head might be like, you got that. Some of the old head might be like, nigga, what? Man, I'm in the 80s, I'm in the 90s, bitch. I'll bust your fucking head out
Still
there.
on the edge.
No, the 80s, you hear me? I'm from the 80s. But yeah, you did. So you just gotta watch who you playing with, man. You can't be just fucking
Playing with people at all.
playing with everybody and shit. You know?
And don't get mad when you
Handling the way you handle your last situation, you think you can handle this new situation. New situation go set this bitch out. You hear me? Be like, man, you ain't about to play with me like that. You hear me? Who you talking to? You hear me? Now, what you say I was doing? Drifting. Now I'm drifting. I ain't drifting. I'm still on attack, but yeah, I'm drifting now. You hear me? Yeah, you can't have no BD or no BM, and you didn't play with your lad baby mama, play with your lad baby daddy like that, and he let you get away with that certain shit, and now you come into the new baby daddy, baby mama situation thing, and that shit will go like that. No, you hear me? You go flash on.
That's what you're doing. You swerving.
I ain't swerving. You hear me? Listen, we didn't give him that song last time. We ain't about to get this song hype. Yeah, you
that bit fire.
That's on you for not watching the last video.
I didn't watch it.
That's not you by not doing your homework.
The snowstorm blew me off.
That's the perfect time for you to be kick back watching the show. Yeah, nothing to do for 4 or 5 days. You hear me? Perfect time for you to be catching up on the show.
Crazy work.
So that ain't no excuse. You hear me? That's a perfect time. We had all kind of out of time. But anyway, yeah, man, you can't be even new relationship, new blossom relationship. You get like you know, you done had an ex-husband, ex-wife, and now you done like into a new one, and you like thinking that this shit gonna go down the same way. Nah, man, you gotta reevaluate who you with. You know, study who you talking to.
Never enter any situation.
Know who you talking to. Know who you dealing with. You hear me? Especially if you don't know the person. Like if you don't know the person, you on the street, you in the line, you in Starbucks line, right? And the person in front you taking a little time to order, and you got somewhere to go, and you know normally you will say some shit. This time, just hold your mouth. You hear me? Hold your lips, especially if you don't know who in front you. You hear me? And then they ordered a hot cup of coffee, so you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You might be standing up there like, come on, man, I got somewhere to be. That motherfucker might turn around and be like, motherfucker, I got somewhere to be too. You hear me? And then you all steady going over and say, all right, listen, let me get my cup of coffee.
What if it be a kid doctor?
Soon as, you know anything about that, it might be a crazy motherfucker that as soon as they turn around with their hot cup of coffee, they put that bitch on you. You hear me? Now where you gotta be at? Now you sit there.
Now you gotta be at the emergency room.
Right.
Motherfucker.
Right. Fucking play on me. Now ring me up another cup of coffee. And you're like, you gotta go. Right, you hear me? And then when the police come and finally get their ass, the
gone.
helicopters and all that coming, they say this motherfucker just killed their fucking wife. You hear me? And the first place they went is to get a cup of coffee, and it was, you know what I'm saying? And you behind them playing with them fucking people.
That was a nice one.
Yeah, you hear me?
Nice.
So just watch who the fuck you so, especially if you don't know a motherfucker. If you don't know a motherfucker, then it's best for you to just, you know what I'm saying? And then sometime if you know a motherfucker, some people don't know a motherfucker. Like, I know if I ring this motherfucker bell, they gonna go off, but let me do it anyway. Bean! And nigga fucking do exactly what the fuck that you know what they was gonna do. Now you like, oh no, why you going off like that? That's another thing.
You gotta be careful too.
Don't
like
like
you don't catch yourself doing
right.
it.
You heard me? Like if you just say if you carried yourself with this person, and that's how you went about going by. Now you did the same thing with this person, and that person happened to snap, right? And then when that person snapped, then that's the first thing you say. Oh no, why you doing this? You know what I'm saying? Like nah, don't fucking say that, cause I thought nah, you ain't never did this shit with me. And now that you did this shit with me, now you see
that's what you used to do with that person.
Right, you hear me? So
they let that shit slide.
Yeah, you hear me? Yeah, I'm not that person. You hear me? That's crazy, you hear me? But y'all gotta know that, bro. And some people know that, they act like they don't. Y'all better know. For the show and get the show. Speaking of show, did y'all enjoy the snow? It fucking snowed. Like I just thought it was gonna snow.
That shit was beautiful.
But it fucking snowed.
I didn't think it was gonna be like that.
And that's what might have fucked your head up. They said some more coming back February 6th. Yeah. Like how it went down this time, it's going down like that again. You hear me?
You know, half of the fucking world is really, that's crazy.
They said we got more inches of snow in New Orleans this year than Alaska.
What's the deal?
Than a city in Alaska. They didn't see how much inches of snow that we saw this year in 2025. Yeah. Look it up. Bro. Yeah. They said a city in Alaska.
A city in Alaska?
Yeah.
It's always colder.
Right. But we saw more snow the year 2025 so far. The snow that New Orleans saw, it was more than Alaska saw this winter so far.
That's crazy.
Like we had more inches than they had.
But it didn't even look like we was down here.
Cause you know Alaska could just be cold, but it just don't snow. It probably didn't even snow. It was just cold.
I still got
so we had more inches of snow than Alaska had in the year 2025.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And the other side of fucking Cali starting to burn out. First Hollywood side burned out, so it's like that's North Cali or South Cali. I don't know which one. The other side starting to burn out. This shit getting crazy. Florida, y'all saw the clips of Florida too? They were like, all right, Texas, it was more like Texas, Atlanta had snow. And then people like, oh, New Orleans did anything. Like, it was like, oh, New Orleans, you know, if I had to pick who was doing anything in the snow, New Orleans won, right? Then they showed Florida. Even somebody who posted in Florida said, I agree, we shouldn't have snow out here in Florida. Bro, they had like, you know how Bourbon looked it? How Bourbon is? It was like a people out there like Bourbon and cars just sliding down. People throwing fucking snowballs at it. You hear me? Some people trying to go places though. Yeah, nigga, one person, they open up their door, the nigga stop like, come on, man, you open up my door. Nigga throw a snowball in that bitch, you hear me? The police came, they start throwing snowballs at them. Niggas diving in their pool, bro. Just like crazy shit, you hear me? Nigga was like, yeah, like they should have gave us snow. We don't know how to fucking act.
Why the hell is y'all eating that damn snow?
Yeah, man. People never experienced the snow, but it was
man, that's crazy.
They just, you know what I'm saying?
We just said, but like I forgot kind of some of the people
that it was snowballs for real. You hear me?
Damn,
that's what people enjoy the snow, man.
Y'all better go get a shot or something.
Look at producer man, coffee. He eat a lot of snow, boy. So much snow. Damn, but the mic right here look like I was visiting my teeth. You hear me? Fucking with my nipple, you hear me? God damn. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what we at with it, you hear me? Y'all need to just be mindful of who you're dealing with, who you're playing with, who you talking to. Everybody ain't the same. You can't be like, oh, I'm about to do the same. You can't approach every problem the same. Every situation the same. Every person the same. Every single last little individual is different. Even twins. Even you got two identical twins This one might be the goofy one. This one might be the serious
Tia
one.
and Tamara.
You can't play with both of them like that. You hear me?
They
Like,
look different
you hear
too.
me? I heard they beefing. You hear me? They ain't really beefing. They just say that they just ain't been fucking with each other in a while. Like, and they wish they could, figure it out. But
It be like that.
I was like, damn, that's
My
fucked
sister
up. Like, you
still
know
ain't
what I'm
talking.
saying? You don't want to hear no shit like that. Seen in Tamara. You know what I'm saying? Got to throw out childhood. You hear me? But, yeah.
Sister looking at me.
We about to bring 2 in there. So,
Josephine, Johnny.